Hey everyone, it's Casey Nicole, and today I'm going to guide you through a quick pranayama or breath work practice that's going to focus on how to expand the lungs open to take deeper, fuller breaths. This one can be challenging for some that are used to taking really short, quick, shallow breaths. So it'll focus on slowing down, bringing the breath into different compartments within the body and really focusing on slight retention and holds to be able to expand and stretch the lungs and the diaphragm open. So we're going to start from a comfortable seated position. Make sure you have any props that you need to help you sit comfortably for a period of time. We're going to go through two breathing techniques today, and both of them will have similar approaches, just done in a slightly different way. So from your seated position, prop the spine up nice and tall. Take a moment to just close your eyes. And as you drop into your space, I want you to bring full attention and awareness to your breath at its natural pace without having to make any changes. Just bring a quick assessment to your breathing pattern. The rhythm, the depth, the fullness, maybe noticing if the breath is equal through the inhales and the exhales. Notice where you breathe within your body. Does your chest do most of the expansion and releasing, or do you feel the breath all the way down into your belly? And after you've drawn more of an assessment of your starting point, we can really start to build off of this foundation to create fuller breaths, to create more expansion, and getting ourselves to a place where that expansive breath feels more natural and easy to come into. So let's all start by exhaling and just let the breath empty out of your lungs completely. And we're going to work into a 3-part breath, breaking it up into separate sections. So through your nose, inhale, breathe just into your low belly and your lower back. This might feel a little awkward at first as we drop it low. Think about it like a water balloon, how the water drops down to the bottom and expands out. Hold at the top of the breath. Keep the breath low, belly low back. And then just open up your mouth and let it go. Okay, now breathe through the nose. This time, inhale, lift the breath into your lower rib cage, mid-back, the mid-section of your torso. Expand it front, expand it through the back, expand it through the sides, and just hold here at the top of the breath. And open up the mouth, exhale, let it all the way out. Now, through the nose, inhale, breathe all the way up into your chest, your upper back, your shoulders. This should feel a little bit easier, maybe a little more natural. Once you've reached the top of the breath, see if you can sip in a little more air, holding it at the top. And then open up the mouth and let it go. Now we're going to add all 3 parts together, one at a time. Inhale through the nose, breathe into your belly and your lower back. Once it's full, lift the breath up into your ribs, your mid-back. One continuous inhale, lift it all the way up into your chest and your shoulders. Holding at the top of the breath, your entire torso is open from the bottom to the top, all the way around the sides, front and back. And then open up the mouth, exhale, let it all the way out. Once again, inhale through the nose, breathe into the belly, low back. Slowly lift it up into your ribs, your mid-back, all the way up into your chest, your upper back. Really expand as much as you can. Hold it at the top of the breath. This time, instead of exhaling through the mouth, we're going to keep the mouth closed and exhale, empty out through the chest. Empty out through your ribs, empty out all the way through your belly and your lower back, cinching it back in. Let's do that again. Inhale, breathe from the bottom, expanding out, all the way up through the mid, to the top, chest, upper back, shoulders. Open up the lungs and diaphragm just a little more. And then through the nose, exhale, gently melt the breath back out from the top to the bottom. Go ahead and take a couple more of those on your own. We're going to call this 3-part breath. Even though it's one continuous inhale, we're breathing into all three sections, allowing them to find their full capacity until we're completely full. And then we release gently, mindfully, and that same process, but releasing from the top all the way back down. Take two more completely on your own. Notice how long it takes to inhale and exhale. Try to equal them out. Moving nice and slow. There's no rush. And then once you complete that next exhalation, let your breath just fall back into its natural pace, which already it should start to feel more expansive, more full. Go ahead and blink open through the eyes if they're still closed. Okay, so that's 3-part breath. And through this breath, we can really focus on building our breath capacity, but it also creates a nice calming effect over the mind, over the body. So you might already start to feel a lot more calm and relaxed. We're going to take it to the next breath. And in this breathing technique, it's called Viloma breath, or against the wave. Now, the reason why we call it against the wave or against the flow is because we're going to now break it up into 3 sections, just like we did before. But this time, instead of having one continuous inhale to fill up each section, we're going to have little breaks or pauses in the inhale. We're going to separate it into 3 chunks. So we're not going to just take one full inhale all at once. We're going to take a little baby inhale. We're going to hold it. We're going to add on to it to 3 chunks. Once we've reached the full third of that breath, then we'll release in one smooth exhalation. Okay. Now, this is called against the wave or against the flow because it feels a little unnatural to stop your inhales before they're fully expanded. Okay, so if it feels a little awkward, just roll with it. Do what you can. From your comfortable seated position, once again, lift the spine tall, close your eyes, and exhale, let all of your breath out. Okay, remember, we're going to take it in little sips and sections. So first little bit of inhale, breathe through the nose and allow the breath to move into your belly and lower back. Hold it. Next little bit of inhale, lift it all the way up into your lower rib cage, mid-back. Hold. And last bit of that inhale, lift it all the way up into your chest, your upper back, lungs fully expand. Hold it. You should be at full capacity in your lungs. If not, breathe in just a little bit more. And then through the nose, exhale one smooth breath out. Okay, again, separating the inhale into 3 parts. Inhale, first little sip goes into the lower belly, lower back. Hold it. Inhale, mid-torso. Hold it. The rest of the inhale lifts all the way up into your chest and your upper back. Hold, fully expanded from the bottom to the top. Through the nose, exhale all the way out. Again, inhale, breathe low into the torso. Pause. Inhale, lower ribs, mid-back. Pause. Last remaining part of that inhale, lift it all the way up into your chest and your upper back and into the shoulders. Pause at the top. Through the nose, exhale, smooth breath all the way out. Let's do that together again. Inhale from the bottom, expand out. Hold it. Inhale up into the ribs, mid-back. Hold. Last little bit of that inhale, lift it up into your chest, your upper back. Hold. Through the nose, exhale, smooth breath all the way back out. Go ahead and take a couple more on your own. Take your time, separating that inhale into those 3 chunks, little pauses in between. Focusing on that full expansion, the 3-part breath created space and preparation for this breath. Each exhale, smoothly releasing it all the way back out. Let's do 2 more on your own. And then once you're done with that exhalation, just let your breath relax. Let your mind relax. Your spine stays tall and lifted, but everything else just melts into its space. Feel that sense of calm, at ease. And just allow yourself to sit in this stillness, to sit in this bit of relaxation just a little bit longer. Let all of your thoughts fade. Let any distractions fall out of focus. And if at any point your mind becomes too distracted or attached to things outside of your practice, come back to either of these breaths to help anchor you back into present. Take the next few minutes to just be. Begin to bring more attention back to your breath. Deeper, fuller, more conscious breaths. Join your hands together at heart center and take a moment to just set an intention for the rest of your day. Thank yourself for taking the time to be with your body, your breath, your practice, and thank you so much for allowing me to guide you through it. Open up your eyes whenever you're ready. So these are a couple of my favorite breathing techniques, and they're very similar to each other, but they also help build off of one another. Remember, 3-part breath is one continuous inhale from the bottom to the top, or separating it into different chunks, but spending that full inhale in one section or all sections. Exhale all the way out. And then for the against the wave or against the flow breath, that one, we do break up the inhale into 3 chunks, little pauses in between, still focusing on building into each one of those 3 sections that we had focused on before. I'd love to hear your feedback on this practice, what you enjoyed. Let me know, share with a friend, and I'm looking forward to practicing with y'all again soon. Thanks so much.